What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know the title. I know what it sounds like. I know what it reads like. All right, and you guys might not want to talk about this. It might not be at the top of your list, but I'm sure some of you have experienced it, and I've been talking among some people, recently in my community, as well as I mean, I can only talk to people from my community because nobody else really wants to talk to me. Not because they hate me, but because nobody has the time of day for somebody who literally they have no idea who they are. All right. So here's the thing. Before we start talking about this, I want to address firstly my community. Uh, I gotta say, man, I'm really proud of you guys. To be completely honest, I'm really proud of you guys. I'm really proud to have you guys with me. I can like honestly say without a shadow of a doubt that you guys who are in chat right now, you are some of the most reasonable, well-spoken. It doesn't matter what age you are. You could be 12, 13, 25, 30, 40, 50. You guys are some of the most well-mannered, respectful people who also both know how to take a joke and how to deliver a joke. When I'm talking about the Genshin toxicity, I'm not addressing you guys, all right? And I say that, and I know all the content creators out there say like, hey, my community is the best community, but I've truly tested you guys with everything that I could. I've given incredibly bad hot takes to like straight up disrespectful comments and stuff like that. You guys always react in a matured manner, at least the ones who show up to my live streams, I can tell, right? With an exception to the few that are here just to hate, but I'm addressing my community. So when I go forward talking about this stuff, understand that it's not addressing you guys, although you are also a part of the greater Genshin community, but there is a bigger problem at hand here. I mean, this problem is so deeply rooted in the origins of the Genshin community that at this point talking about it is not shedding light on anything new. But when there's an issue, we must look to the root of the problem, right? And as James points out here, this goes deeper than just Dish and Twanto. I talked about this yesterday with Flowcat actually on Discord as well. We actually sat there for an hour just talking about this stuff, even before like Tectone made a video about it. Because if you guys go check Twanto's tweet, I actually I responded to that tweet with my own opinion as well. So much is wrong with what's going on here. All right, I'm going to peel this back layer by layer. I'm going to take you guys from the trigger all the way to what's unfolded, how people have taken a stance, as well as my take on why this is likely happening, as well as the root of the problem, and then maybe to some potential air quote solutions, right? Maybe there is no solution when it's just by myself, but how this could maybe get better, maybe. So let's go from the very beginning here, right? The trigger to this whole discussion is that I understand when someone like me can come under fire, someone like Tectone, someone like MTash, someone like Atsu, right? Asian guy streams, because we give our opinions on meta takes, right? We're riding a very dangerous line here. For people in chat who saw my video regarding Raiden Shogun, you guys should know, when we who are more like casual players dip our toes in the realm of giving advice or giving or talking about, even discussing about these topics relating to character strength and comparisons, it's very easy to step on other people's toes, right? We can all agree on that. Even just sharing opinions, it's very easy to offend people. And as evident with my recent Raiden Shogun video, many people were extremely upset. Even longtime viewers, they were extremely upset because it doesn't align with their realities. Now, this is very important. Why am I even talking about this? Is because From this, we can already see how serious some people take this game, right? Like I'm not gonna make this about myself, but I too, right? Just from that Raiden video, the amount of hate comments and death threats I've gotten, you guys won't believe it. But I'm still gonna continue doing it because I just gotta say the truth, my truth, my truth. All right, I gotta share my version of the truth. If I can't do that on my own YouTube channel, right? If I can't speak my mind, my truth on my YouTube channel that I've created, that I've built, then where the hell am I gonna go? Right? So here's the other problem, right? That's a whole deal with me, Tectone, Atsu, Mtash, people like people who make content like this, right? People will, like, people can attack us. Like I'm okay. I release these content knowing I'm gonna get attacked. But there's people like Twanto, like Dish, and other casual content creators. Like, they don't care about meta. Dish loves her Beto. Dish loves Beto to death. Beto might not be like the best DPS character. She's a very popular character, but she's not necessarily meta. Like, people like these content creators, they play this game casually for fun, right? And even them. So this is what happened, right? Twanto tweeted and said, you know, he's had enough. He's had enough because he's getting death threats over people, like over picking a certain character over some other character in a Genshin quiz online, and getting death threats from people who wanted him to choose their favorite character. That's what the root of the problem is. Twanto has had enough. He's like, you know what? This is stupid. Like, getting death threats because I didn't choose your favorite character in a Genshin quiz, right? And you guys see the problem here. This is so absurd. Like, how do we even highlight the absurdity in this, right? Twanto said, you know, people, it's just a game, right? It's just a game. And then Dish came out and said that you know, these people, these fanatics have got to understand that you know, these fictional characters don't need people in real life to defend them, right? They don't need right, they don't need protection. They don't need people to somehow get up in arms and canceling other people, setting death threats because they misspoke or said something a little controversial regarding a certain character. And here's my take on this, right? Flowcat is here. I see the Flowcat rate. Thank you so much. So Flowcat and I actually talked about this for like up to an hour yesterday, and it really helped me understand a lot of what's going on here, especially thanks to Flowcat bringing in a new perspective as well. And we understood that, you know, there's a very, very high chance that it's just edgy teens, edgy children who are out here banding together. Because let's all be honest here. If Genshin, the game, has an ample amount of content to keep people busy 24/7, we wouldn't have this talk. We wouldn't even get to see the toxic side of this community. Sure, they might channel their toxicity into other avenues of the game, but we won't be able to see we won't be able to feel the toxicity ourselves directly, right? So the current situation is that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how nice or how genuine or how good your content is, right? The only, like, I'm just going to put it this way. Even Ziox, I Win to Lose Gaming, these people are getting hate comments as well, right? These people are getting hate comments as well. Like, can you imagine a guy who literally spends like all their efforts and time into researching and pumping out as accurate of numbers and facts? Like, of course, there's going to be people who reads one thread or they played a character and they're gonna go attack these people who has spent dozens of hours up to thousands of dollars cross-referencing their details and points with all like a dozen of other people who also do the exact same thing. And then there will be a guy who is so ignorant who can say like, you know, you're dumb, your findings are all wrong, blah 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 blah, I'm right. Right? So there's no, what's my point here? My point is there's no pleasing these people. You can't please these because their entire perception of reality is skewed. It's they're like in a bubble of their own reality. Reality can be whatever they want, right? To quote the meme, right? That's so it's like it doesn't matter how right you are. This is not about who's right, who's wrong. It never has been. It's about who can scream louder. It's about who can gather more mobs, who can sharpen their pitchforks faster, who stabs first. Right? And if they can rally enough people to target somebody, then that person has, and if their rally of people has a larger sum than the person who they're attacking, they will always win because they'll scream louder, they'll make more noise, they have more influence, and they can spread misinformation, right? So this is a situation, this is the world we live in. People are too impressionable. They're too impressionables. Like for example, if somebody who's completely new to Genshin Impact just came in, don't know any of the content creators, they stumble upon a video saying Walrus licked his cat's ass cheeks, like licks his ass cat. Like they're not gonna question whether this person is telling the truth. They're gonna first think like, wow, that's fucking weird, right? That's like, what the fuck? Like, hey, yo, that's fucked up, right? That's the first thing they're gonna think. They're not gonna question, oh, this person's lying. I think this Walrus guy probably won't do that, right? If somebody went to this dude like, yo, there's a Genshin creator who licked his cat's butthole on stream. People are so impressionable these days. People are so impressionable. Like, you can say anything to anyone, and their first react, as long as it's not so absurd, right? Like, hey, yo, bro, this Genshin streamer literally stabbed himself 20 times on stream. Yeah, nobody's gonna believe you. They might, the gullible ones, but most are not. Like, if you ride the lines, right? So, for example, a good example was the whole Atsu and Tectone drama, right? Literally, that entire drama proves my point. Look how impressionable people are. You just need to say something that's relatively close to the truth, skew it a little bit, and you can lead them on an entire fucking trip around the moon. You know? And that's the problem. That's one of the main problem, is how impressionable people are. And the second one is how many people are willing to fucking get some quick clout just to screw to screw someone else over just to get a quick clout, and how easy it is to do that, right? Anybody with like any small group of people, bro, let's be honest here, right? I'm not saying like people do this, like these content creators do this, but if Tectone, for example, all right, I don't know why I keep... Okay, let's use somebody else. I always use Tectone. Let's use some... If Enviosity wanted to pin something on me, right? If Enviosity let's just go with the licking the cat butthole on stream. If Enviosity wanted to spread that about me, I'm fucked. All right? I'm fucked. Like, I can't defend myself. There's no way for me to defend myself. Like, our community is not nearly as large as his, and he will create so many impressions of that act, of the act of me licking my cat's butthole on stream, that it's impossible for me to defend myself, because his community will spread that. He will say it on stream. His community is gonna go spread that, and literally, even if all of you guys start spreading the information of no, he didn't, right? This is like fake news. It's not gonna work because you guys won't influence enough people as them. That's just how it works, right? Anybody with a community can spread any information about anyone they want. That's why it's dangerous, right? Having a voice is very dangerous, and it's gotten to the point. It's gotten to the point that like, who strikes first? You know, who strikes first? The big content creators, they don't need to move or don't need to do anything because literally nobody can take them down. Right? You got the Ziox, you got the Tectone, you got the I Win to Lose, you got the MTash, you got the Asian guy, you got the like all these big content creators. They don't need to make a move. Right now, there's like a whole hierarchy of political power going on where we got the Tectone land off on by its own, literally refusing to interact with anyone else because they're like Tectone land has sealed the gates to any foreign political interactions because they get backstabbed. Every time Tectone land does something with somebody else, apparently he gets backstabbed, right? And then we got like the Dish and Twanto land, like they're very tight, very close with each other. However, they constantly get assassins within their lands trying to backstab them as well. You get people hurting them. This is whole freaking like politics of Genshin creators. It's very difficult to work with each other, right? Because of content limitations. And what happens is amongst this cloud, there are the general players, and they're trying to start shit up, right? They're trying to start shit up. The content creators don't even try to mingle with each other anymore. Because literally every time we try to do something with another people just try to start shit. Like, it's the viewers, man. I'm telling you. It's the viewers who tries to start shit. It's not the content creators. The Flowcat with the 5 says people don't understand how we are in the line of fire as content creators, and it makes it really scary for us. Exactly.
The Flowcat just made it rain. PPL don't understand how we are in the line of fire as content creators, and it makes it really scary for us.
Sweet Baby Alaska says, bro, you ever been on Genshin Twitter or Reddit? It's way worse than anything else. I have, bro. And let me tell you, it's just a bunch of edgy children. They're trying to be edgy. They're trying to fit in. They're trying to figure life out. We've all been there. Or at least some of you guys are going through the same thing, but you guys don't behave like an absolute orangutan. You know, like you guys still retain a like human decency, is what I'm trying to say. It's just edgy children. They're trying their hardest to fit in, and at sometimes they'll say stuff they don't really mean, but because they need to look cool, or they need that internet clout, or they need that sense of like they need that hit. They need to feel good, right? They get that like whatever dopamine rush to their heads. Oh, like I just put this person in their place because they didn't like Hu Tao, for example. They get high off of that or something. These children are experimenting with boundaries as well. They're seeing how far can they push this. And oftentimes, very oftentimes, they cross the line. They're trying to one-up each other or something. Like, no, that last comment wasn't edgy enough. I need to go further. I need to push my limits harder. And then they do it. And then they cross the line. Right? You guys have to understand, people at this age, like people at the age from like 9 all the way to like I would say 17, 18, maybe even like 20, they like their sense of their sense of what's that word? Their sense of ethics and sympathy hasn't developed properly yet. You guys know that, right? Their sense of like ethics and sympathy, they're still building their worldviews. They will say anything. Morale, not morale. Yeah, was it morale? Morality, yeah. It's they're still developing it. That's why they can come out and say this kind of stuff without like feeling embarrassed to say it. It's very cringe to people who've been through it. Looking back, it's like, yeah, we've all been through it at one point. We've all tried to push those limits, push those boundaries. But it's thankful when I was their age, the internet wasn't like developed enough to the point where I can embarrass myself in front of people like that. So it's like and then you take you take that situation and combine it with the fact of how manipulative and how well integrated a lot of these characters are in Genshin Impact. Then you have a situation where these young people who are easily impressionable, B, essentially brainwashed by Mahoyo to like literally drink the bathwaters of some of these waifu characters, and then you have them not very desensitized to ethics, morality, and sympathy, and that's and then also of course them wanting to fit in, wanting to be edgy or whatever they choose to be. You combine all that together, you get these highly toxic, don't give a fuck, right? No consequence type of people, Twitter warriors, Reddit thugs, going out there, age 14, with 10 fingers at their disposal and a fucking keyboard with some freaking connection in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, can type in an essay on how you should, commit not alive because you don't like Kokomi's hair design, hair color, whatever. Like, what do these people even say when they attack you? I don't know. For me, it's just straight up commit not alive. It's pretty sad to see, right? I can't say it because I think YouTube is too sensitive for it. So if I actually say it, they're just gonna ban me. So it's right, and I said this over and over again. Tectone is an easy target for these people. I'm an easy target, right? People who are outspoken, who want to say shit, we're always the first ones to get hit. Because we want to say something different, and different means like different means change. Change means fuck you. I'm gonna try to murder you. That's what it means. Auto home guys, you guys focus on drama. I'm out here focusing on getting 300 seconds Abyss floor 12 speedrun at C0R1. I mean, here's the thing, right? I can talk about Abyss as well, but then again, that's just opinions. Right? I can give inputs, opinions, and people will just get upset. You cannot share opinions in this. I mean, I guess what I'm saying is also opinions, but at least I'm talking about real life, and I'm dissociating from Genshin, so people can't get mad that I'm talking about, let's say, oh, don't use Hu Tao, maybe try out using your Ganyu. Don't use your Ayaka, try Ganyu. Or, oh, don't use Ganyu, try out Ito. And they'll be like, how the fuck does he dare to say take Hu Tao after team? I'm gonna dox it. A comment like that can get you a dozen death threats just by saying like, hey, maybe switch out Hu Tao, try Eula. I see your Eula's pretty built. Or maybe take Zhao off your roster here and put in I don't know, Ayaka. Every time we say something and give inputs, there's gonna be backlash. There's always somebody who's pissed off. You cannot make any statements. I can safely assure you guys, there's not a single statement you can say in Genshin Impact without pissing somebody off and getting death threats from it. You can say, wow, Genshin has great graphics and design, and I love the scenery, I love the music. You're going to get death threats for saying that. If you're big enough. Like, maybe if you're small, you don't reach that audience, it's fine. But if it's big enough, if you're big enough, you reach enough people, you're bound to hit, the group of people that will send you death threats for saying something like that. There's not a single thing you can say about, because Genshin itself is too big. Genshin itself as a game has garnered such a large audience to the point, right? To the point where look at how many different subgenres of Genshin players are there. Like people from Monster Warlord, you got people from League of Legends, you got people from MMORPGs, you got people from single player games, you got people who've never played games, you got people from Dance Dance Revolution, you got like Beat Saber players, you got like FPS players, you got just strictly mobile players, you got traditional gacha players. They're literally built, the Genshin player base is built from a bunch of different types of gamers. Large Ron said there are so many people that each character can have. There are so many people that each character can have their own Reddit with thousands of people. Exactly. I mean, every time a new character comes out, they have their mains, right? Their mains, which literally is just this. It's just an excuse to see lewd photos, lewd art, lewd digital art of their favorite characters. Like, fuck, how many mains Reddit are actually mains? No, like I'm being serious. How many mains are actually like mains? Most of them are just like, at this point, not safe for work threads. It's fucking ridiculous. There are like probably 3 or 4 like Genshin mains Reddit that actually devotes to breaking down the character. Everything else, 80% of them, right? Everything else, 80%, 90% of the content is just lewd art. Fucking disgusting. I don't know, man. Like, it's all fun in games when we joke about waifus and, like big titties of funny, like, oh yeah. And then, but it's another thing when you guys know that moment when like a guy takes a joke, like that a group of friends, somebody told a funny joke and everybody's laughing, having a good time. And then there's that one guy who keeps taking the joke further and further and further. And every time they take it further, the jokes gets less and less funny, until everybody just stops laughing and just looks at the guys like, dude, what the fuck? Right? That's literally this whole thing about like waifus and titties. Like the Reddits just kills it.
Faint Grub 101 just made it rain. TBH, I don't know if it's true, but apparently the demographic is pretty old for Genshin. Genshin appeals to people that are obsessed with characters.
Here's the thing. You're right. Genshin does appeal to an older demographic because the game itself, guys, look, it's designed in a way for you to play 15 to 20, 30 minutes a day, right? That's how the game is designed. Of course, it's going to appeal to but you know what the problem is these older, more mature people don't fucking sit at their computers all day typing on Reddit and Twitter. Do you know what group of people does have that kind of time on their hand? The fucking teens. The teens, man. It's the young kids who come home from their after school activities, do their homework, eat dinner, go on Twitter, or they're already on Twitter while they're doing all these activities. The older like Genshin probably has around like what? Active concurrent players monthly of 400,000. I want to say 500,000 global. And I'm willing to say 60 to 70% of that is probably a more mature audience. Most likely above 18 years old. 60 to 70%. But guess what? That other 30%, not only, like, yes, they're the minority, but man, are they Like, are they active? Do they have a freaking presence on the internet? To most people, to the 70% of the player base, Genshin is a part of their life. It's a very small portion of their life. To these 30% of the people, Genshin is their life. And that's what's fucking scary, man. When this thing becomes your life, your life revolves around Genshin. For most people, the 70%, Genshin is like a freaking small pebble that revolves around their life, and it can easily go out of orbit and bye. No one cares, right? For those 70% of the people. But these 30%, holy smokes, they revolve around Genshin, right? If they somehow lose the orbit and they start swinging away, they better freaking work hard to get back into orbit. Right? That's what I'm talking about. That's why. Have you guys ever heard of the 80-20 rule? You guys heard of the 80-20 rule, right? The 80-20 rule states that 80% of the problem comes from 20% of the people or the group. I work in strata management. I don't know how many of you guys even know what strata management is. So you guys know I buy and sell houses, but I have another license. I have 2 licenses. One of them is to manage buildings and properties. So there's a thing in this industry. I'm not leaking any information, but it's also true. It's been tested true. There's a thing in this industry where people say, like, 80% of your problems comes from 20% of your portfolio. It's this ratio always comes back. Always. It's the same with the Genshin drama and like toxicity. 80% of the toxicity most likely is coming from 20% of the players. Like, all these problems are caused by 20% of the players. And yes, the majority of the player base are people who are more mature, grown up. But 20%, man. That 20 frickin' percent is just, yeah, they're the loudest. Ryona says, because those 20% are the loudest. They'll scream louder, they'll scream more constantly. What can you do? Right? It's funny because I'll guarantee you most of these 20% people will grow up to be fine adults. I'm not here to rip on the youth and our future generations. Most of these kids are going to grow up to be decent adults. They will. I'm not out here trying to say like they're gonna grow up to be murderers and psychopath. I'm just saying they're kids. They're kids, man. Like, let's be honest, people in chat. Some of y'all done some crazy shit when you were younger. Let's be honest here. You don't have to say it. You don't have to admit it. Just nod by yourself. If you're watching this, just nod if you know. Like, yeah, I've done some crazy shit that I probably would get jail. Some of y'all probably done some shit that would get you jail time if you were to do it again. But here you are, all grown up, going to college, right? Or you might be still in high school. Or maybe you're married and have kids. Some of you guys have, some of you guys might not have. But my point is, probably 20% of you guys watching have. 80% of you guys watching haven't, but 20% probably have. Just read the chat, right? Looking like 20% to me. But these people are still doing fine. They're making it through life. They're okay. All right? These kids are going to grow up. Whether they grow up while in the Genshin community or not in the Genshin community, that's of no concern to me, nor you, nor anybody else, nor do we care. right? What we care about is how, now you see we've addressed the issue. Like I started with the how this started. I've addressed the issue, right? And I've given you guys my honest, I think this is what I honestly think it is. This is what's going on. It's just children being children. And I see the effort made by Tectone. I see the effort made by Dish Twanto of actively vocalizing. Atsu, Asian guy, has also been very outspoken about certain acts of what did he call it? Prejudice in the community. But it's no use, man. They're kids. Try to, like, you listen. If you guys think you can do it, try sitting down next time you're like at a family gathering. Try sitting down your 8-year-old, 9-year-old nephew and talk to them about world politics. Let's see how they react. Right? Talk to them about political beliefs. Talk to them about, like, you know, they don't get it. They're kids. They don't understand. You can tell them a million times why, like, to respect other people's opinion. They'll be like, why should I? You're wrong, though. You're wrong. Why should I respect you? Right? They don't get it. They don't know about consequences. They don't get enough ass beatings. Exactly. See, large banana gets the point. Why are we attacking the kids, though? We did what let me say, we did what they did when we were young, but the old people of our times don't attack us. Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. They're just kids. There is nothing we can do. Like Tectone calling them out, calling them cringe, calling them stupid, calling them names, whatever. This stuff isn't really gonna help. Right? That's what I've been saying. It doesn't work. You can't make these people change by telling them they're stupid. You can't make them. It's like fighting fire with fire. You want to be toxic? I'm going to be more toxic to you. Go look at my write-in videos if you guys want. My write-in video that got a lot of hate. Look at what I'm doing to people. I ignore the part that is being unreasonable because there's no talking to these people. Flowcat and I was in Discord yesterday. I made the analogy. I talked about this to my brother, my little brother, when he was growing up. I remember hearing it from somewhere, and I think it's a popular analogy. Right? It goes something like this: you never want to wrestle with a pig, because the pig is happy to roll around in the mud in its feces, right? And it'll squeal in pleasure. Whereas you are getting down and dirty, wrestling with this pig, but you're literally rolling in the mud, like you're suffering while the other one is enjoying it. So you never wrestle with a pig because they enjoy it while you're busting your ass suffering. And this is the same thing. You don't wrestle with pigs. You don't argue with these kids. These kids, right? Or as we call them, a troll. Don't waste your time arguing with certain trolls.
The pig analogy is so spot on.
Yeah. So don't wrestle with pigs. Just don't do it. Like, there were a lot of people who shared their point of view on my write-in video, and the ones that made sense, I can tell they're like, they're trying to approach this from respectful angle. They first acknowledge, okay, I respect your opinion, but I think your opinion is probably wrong, misguided, or something. And I was like, yep, hey, I've tried testing, and then we can have a conversation that way. But the people who come in like, you're a fucking dumbass, right? You should kill yourself. Why should I respond to those comments? Give me do I have enough capacity within myself to respond to every single one of those comments? Of course not. It's the same for Dish, Twanto, Tectone. It's an issue. Yes, we can address it, but can we fix it? I don't think so, man. These are not our kids to educate. I did not sign up when I played Genshin Impact. There was a freaking agreement, right? We all had to read through a fucking a Genshin agreement saying like, oh, I agree, go in. In nowhere in that freaking 100-page agreement or whatever does it say it is our responsibility to educate other people's kids on the fucking internet and regulate their behavior. No fucking way. All right, I deal with enough BS during my day job that when I come home, I play Genshin Impact. I am not wasting my time educating other people's spoiled brats. Can't do it. Not my problem. Not Tectone's problem. Not Twanto's problem. I'm sure through time they will run into brick walls and they will overcome it. They'll grow up and they'll mature and they'll literally look back at what they're doing now and think, man, that was hella cringe. We all have memories that we think back to, be like, damn, yeah, that was pretty cringe. Or this stuff keeps people awake at night, bro. This stuff keeps people awake at night. I have memories of me doing some cringe ass stuff that I wish I could just delete from my memory. It's like, why did I do that? Why was I so stupid? Saying something, doing something. Wish I can take it back. Right now, I see it.
Raiden Shogun Bal just made it rain. Preach, brother.
I mean, I'm just like I said, I'm just sharing my opinion. These are all my opinion. You guys can take this however you want. I think you guys are all mature enough to formulate your own thoughts, behavior, and I think even if I get a little heated, even if I maybe speak my mind a little more personally, right, with a little more bias, I think you guys can take it. I don't think it's going to affect you all too much. Large Banana is also saying, what if they are not trying to fix the kid but just using them as content? This seems pretty normal. Asmongold does this all the time too. It's just a show for Tectone. Yeah, I'm not denying that, right? Okay, we have to understand, for these bigger creators, doing anything is content. Tectone can live stream himself taking a shit, and that's content. You guys want to bet if he does a pooping stream, he can hit 5K viewers on Twitch? I guarantee you. I'll bet money. Like, my point is, to these bigger creator, they can breathe and make it content. You're telling me if Tectone starts stream and says, and the title is just me pooping LOL with a smiley face or a winky face, you guys are not gonna freaking speed run over there, drop my stream, at the immediately and head over there. Hell, I will end stream and head over there. What the fuck, right? They can do anything. Hey, Tectone new stream title: me eating a bowl of cereal. Wink, winky smile. Or Enviosity, right? My pants didn't fit correctly, so I'm at Walmart buying a new pair. Instantly 3 to 5K. Right? So this is what I'm getting at. They can do anything and make it content. They get to choose what they want. They choose what they want to be content.
Your mindset about ignoring them, best way to do it.
So it just happens that Tectone chose to talk about this toxic situation. It's because he has a whole freaking saga about this going on, right? Tectone has had this, been talking about this for the past year. It's like, oh, he's the target of these people. The Genshin community is out to get him. I'm not gonna go as far as to say it's like white prejudice, like he said in his video. I think that's taking it a little too far. I honestly think it's just because it's easy to target him, right? He's very outspoken. He has a big following, means he's big, and he is big, but like he's also big in the sense that he has a large audience, and you know, poking the big fish will always get a bigger reaction, right? The trolls, of course, like why would the trolls bother their time with me when they can go poke at Enviosity, at Tectone, to get a bigger reaction? Not to say I don't have trolls, but yeah, it's part of the job. It's part of the job description that comes with being a bigger content creator, that you're gonna deal with a lot more shit. But hey, you get paid the big bucks. Suck it up. That's how a lot of people think, right? Well, some people can. Some people can suck it up. Some people can ignore it. Some people can go through their entire content creation career without batting an eye. But trust me, do you guys realistically think if Genshin had content right now that Tecton would be making that video? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Of course not. Let me tell you guys, people are bored. Here's my other take on. I mean, it's all connected, right? The Genshin community is really bored right now. There's nothing to do. miHoYo won't listen. No end game. Guess what people like to do when they're really bored? They make their own content, right? The people who hate, let me tell you, Tectone, Twanto, Dish, they're getting hate comments every single day. Like, they can say anything and get hate comments. But guess what? Why is it only now that they start talking about it? It's because there's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else to say. We can't play the game. Lost Ark is blowing the fuck up. Tectone wants to play more Lost Ark. He's using this he's using this as a reason to do less Genshin content, spend more time on Lost Ark. It's justified because, hey, y'all are toxic. I've had enough. But don't worry, once content comes back, suddenly he's not going to have enough. It's all going to be good again. He's going to be back because there's content. It's not about the toxicity. It's about the lack of content. People need to get this, all right? Content creators are dying to make content, get clicks, get views, right? I'm in this game. I know. They'll do anything. They'll say, well, I mean, they won't do anything, but like they'll say whatever they need to say to justify whatever they're doing now. They'll lay the foundations for what they will do in the next couple of days, couple of weeks, maybe even months. So they'll always have something to refer back to, and they'll start a new stream, like a new kind of storyline that they can go off of. Does this sound kind of tinfoil hatty? Maybe to some people, but I can guarantee you, you know, Tectone isn't affected by the toxicity as much as we like to think he is. I'm sure he's doing fine. He has friends that he can lean on. He has a lovely wife. He has everything going for him, right? He's making good money. He's growing his community. So what if, let's say, a very small, like, he knows this, trust me, he knows this, a small portion of the community doesn't like him. It's the same for every creator. It is literally, if like, there are people who have made assassination attempts on miHoYo's CEO. Come on, man, you're not gonna get liked by anybody, let's be honest. And I'm sure Tectone is mature enough, Dish, Twanto, these people are all mature enough to know that. So it's temporary. People need content. People need something to say, right? You need to make 4 or 5 Twitter posts in a day, and sometimes you just feel like the thing you're about to post is not going to get as much traction as this other thing, but this other thing maybe is a little more on the fence. I'm not saying they're faking it, all right? People might spin this around. Don't clip this, send it to them, be like, yo, hey, this person's calling you out, man. Don't start shit. I'm saying it is a problem. They're just choosing to address it now because, you know, it suits the window. It suits the moment. right? They can use this as content. Like I said, they can do content for anything, but right now it's a suitable time to jump on this particular topic. I can drop a video right now talking about Tartaglia. Nobody cares, right? It's content, but nobody cares. I can drop a video right now about Hutao. Nobody cares. I can drop a video right now about Yaimiko. Suddenly, a lot more people care. So it's about the timing. Right now, it's just the window of timing for addressing Genshin toxicity and the community is a good time. Trust me, more and more people might jump on this bandwagon and talk about it. Like myself. But then again, I'm not big enough. I'm just here sharing my opinion. Does it mean anything? Does it matter? Probably not. Do people give a shit? Probably not, right? Does it mean that what I'm saying is invalid? Again, probably not. Sekapoko is also good. Sekapoko is completely like cut off from the rest of the community. Like literally, he's like a monk in the temples. Nothing affects him. He has his own ecosystem. He plays his own thing. Same with like Mogadi. They're literally like all cut off from the rest of the community because I don't know. They must be saints. They must be like they must be prophets. Maybe they saw this from a mile away, be like, I'm not gonna have anything to do with this community whatsoever, or like mingle with anyone else's community. I'm gonna build my own nation, my own island, my own dream team over here by myself. No collabs, no interaction, no drama, no reference, no whatever. It's working out pretty damn well for them, isn't it? So I'm saying, these people, they just play the game. They play Genshin. They do their thing. But people like Tectone, people like Dish, Twanto, right? Asian Guy Streams. They're trying to build their brand. They're trying to build their content. They're trying to diversify. They're trying to escape Genshin. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't think I can hide this anymore. It's my honest thoughts, right? These are my honest thoughts. I'm not throwing shade. I swear to you guys, if they could quit this game, they would. If they could quit, they would. MTash at this point has become so transparent in saying, hey, I want to play these other games, but I can't, right? I have a responsibility as a dad. I have a family. I need to put food on the table. Genshin pays the bills. What the fuck? It's like a day job at this point. It's a day job at this point. At this point, these bigger creators are just trying to balance their mental stability with income. How much money is enough? Once they get enough, does it mean they can now lean a little more towards their mental stability to make sure they don't freaking crash and burn by playing this game? Like grinding their life away at a game that literally gives them 20 minutes of content a day. Right? It's Henwu is saying it's sad. It is sad. It's tragic seeing what's going on with these content creators. Right? Bwap left. He literally couldn't take, because listen, maybe for MTash, for Tectone, you can still like tread on because you're literally just talking about the game, right? Or sharing your gameplay. Bwap was literally, bro. Imagine doing the content Bwap was doing. If you don't like or enjoy the story and you have to still sit there through 1.5, 2 hours of gameplay, making commentary for every bit of dialogue, giving your reactions to every bit of dialogue, then having to sit through another 1.5, 2, 3 hours to edit the same thing that you did. Dude, it's so bizarre to me, thinking like, how did Bwap even last this long? Because you guys have to understand, he first have to record it. Then he has to edit it. So he's essentially doing it 2 to 3 times. So if his recording was like 1.5 hours long, he has to sit there and sift through 1.5 hours of content. And if you guys know how much, like, I can hear my own voice, I'm like, man, why do I sound so weird? Imagine hearing your voice doing commentary for 1.5 hours, and you have to edit that down. And God forbid he has to do like one final check before he uploads. So like, oh, I finished editing. Now I gotta watch the 45-minute video to make sure I didn't fuck up somewhere in the middle. So yeah, that gets old real quick. Nano Goma's asking, what's so good about Lost Ark? What is it even? I just heard of it recently. It's like a new MMORPG. It's a new Korean MMORPG that got global release. So people jumping on the hype train, topping the charts on Twitch. People love it. I love it. It's a breath of fresh air. Probably going to be the best, or at least one of the best MMOs available for the next couple of years. It's like top-down fantasy, Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, pretty much like Diablo. Yeah, it's like Diablo, Black Desert Online, Final Fantasy 14, Terra, World of Warcraft. It's like a bit of every single major MMO I've ever played. It took a lot of their pros and some of their cons. Mostly been good so far. Look, I said, hey, I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat. I'm streaming Genshin stuff in like 1.5 hours. Hope I can snag a raid from you, Walrus. See ya, chat. All right, Flocat, go. Flocat, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to last another 1.5 hours though. I would love to send some people over. Like, you can continue the conversation over there.
The Flowcat just made it rain. Ayo, I'ma go grab a bite to eat. I'm streaming Genshin stuffs in like 1.5 hours. Hope I can snag a raid from you, Walrus. CYA chat.
I think I hit most of the points I wanted to talk about of this. Right, it took us 1 hour, but we finally got here. Started stream early, probably gonna end stream a little early. I don't want to overblow this out of proportion. Is it like the biggest problem the community has ever faced? Absolutely not. Is this problem gonna go away over the next couple of weeks, months? Is Tectone, MTash, Dish, Twanto gonna somehow come together, forming the freaking Power Rangers and literally zap all the butt cheeks of these hateful, toxic people? No, right? They're gonna take what they can from this current rise of discussion. I mean, Dish, Twanto, they're not even like milking content for that. They just made a Twitter post. They're sharing their honest thoughts, right? Tectone saw an opportunity, went in, addressed the same thing that he has been addressing for many months now. This is one of his, more recurring themes on his channel, is addressing the community toxicity. So he jumped on using, not using, but like...
The Flowcat just made it rain. I can start early. How much longer you got?
I'm like thinking 30, 45 minutes, something like that. Yeah. So, Tectone is just seeing this as an opportunity to reiterate what he's been saying before with more facts, right? More evidence to point towards him being correct. We do this all the time. I do this as well when I see an opportunity to reaffirm something I've said many months ago. Of course, I'm going to take that chance because I was right. Well, don't we all want to be right? Right? So I've said so many things. A lot of them are hot takes. At this point, people see me as the hot take guy. I give so many hot takes, my own opinion. But the thing is, a lot of the times I'm right. Right? A lot of the times I'm right. It's just it takes time to prove it. I can't, like, for example, when Yoimiya was about to come out, I talked about Yoimiya being not bad. I think she was going to be a pretty good character. Her scaling is good as long as you build the right team for her. And people and people didn't want to accept that, right? I got attacked. I compared her with Hu Tao, and I got shit on, of course, as usual. And then months later, her usage starts to rise up. People start to see, okay, as content maybe even starts to favor her, it was like, okay, you know, she's not bad. We can see how she can be useful. And now looking at the damage numbers, I was right because I tested them with equalized gear. That's how I know they can't be that far off from each other, and they excel in different situations. That's why in the moment, Hu Tao was favored at the time, right? Of course, that's why Hu Tao felt better. But as Yoimiya got released and then content started favoring her, we start to see her powers rising. So it's like it's quite the journey with the Genshin community. Same thing with Kokomi right now, right? Kokomi on the rise, people turned around real quick. Sanzu says everyone wants to be right, even the toxic ones. Exactly. We're all, like, everybody's fighting to be right, and sometimes the toxic ones, even knowing that they are wrong, they won't let go. That's why I keep going back. Don't wrestle with pigs. Stop wrestling with pigs. You're not gonna win. You're never gonna win wrestling a pig. Right? Also, there's another quote that I heard a long time ago. It's also really good. You guys might want to write this down. It goes like this. Don't argue with an idiot because they'll just drag you down to their level and beat you with experience. So here's another quote for you guys. I don't remember who said this, but probably Sun Tzu from Art of War. Yeah, somewhere along there. Yeah, that's a famous quote. Sun Tzu, Art of War. Sun Tzu said that? No. Sun Tzu, Art of War. So, yeah, I mean, Sun Tzu said, sometimes it's fun to wrestle a pig. I guess you're right. Okay, I guess you're right. If you know what you're getting yourself into, as long as you are right, that's why you said sometimes it's fun. You know they're trolls. You want to just partake in their little game for the fun of it. If you have like 5-10 minutes to spare, right? As long as you don't get too invested. Because let's be honest, if you're wrestling with a pig, chances are there's a high chance you're gonna lose.
Sanzu River just made it rain. Well, sometimes it's fun to wrestle a pig.
But if you just want to do it for the experience, then completely fine. For example, you can make a statement saying, let's say, I love the color purple, right? For example, I love the color purple, and then somebody could come in like, ew, purple is purple. The color purple is for dorks. Only dorks like purple. And if you really want to go down that, path, some people would love to go down that path. Not denying it. So it could be fun, is what I'm saying. Yeah, Grimnir is like, just don't get emotionally involved. As long as you can emotionally detach from this, you're fine. Only truly matured people can do this, though. Sometimes people go in thinking like, oh, I'm just gonna troll the troll or like have fun a little, and then they end up getting emotionally invested, and yeah. Large Banana says, I've had hours arguing sessions in Reddit, and yes, it's fun. I've had arguments sessions at towards the end where we use this, towards the end we're both like, yo, all right, you know, it's been fun. Yeah, like we both acknowledge what we were doing. We were trolling, we were, you know, just having fun. Of course. It's happened, but like I don't have enough time nowadays. It's like, would I rather choose to argue with this troll for the next 30 minutes to an hour, or do I play Lost Ark for the next 30 minutes to an hour, or do I play Genshin, or do I take a nap, or do I go watch a movie, or something? Like, so many things you can do with your time. It's hard nowadays. It gets much less appealing to argue with a troll. Is the thing. Marcus Bullock, never fight a pig who has C2 Raiden. It ignores 60% of your defense capabilities. So yeah, at the end of the day, just want to let you guys know, I'm still gonna do my hot takes. I think at this point, you guys know, like, for people who are watching this live stream, you guys know exactly what kind of content creator I am. I'm not the kind of guy who'll sit back and conform to whatever people say. In fact, the more people say something, the more I'm kind of like Flowcat on this one. The more people say something, the more I want to try the opposite. I just want to see, like, you know, that situation. Okay, let me paint this picture for you guys. You're at a restaurant, right? You're dining out with your parents, your girlfriend, or just by yourself, or you and with a few friends. You guys order a huge bowl of nachos. They bring it onto the table, they lay it down in front of you. You guys see the beautiful nachos, and then they say, careful, the plate is hot. What's the first thing you do? You touch the fucking plate. You test if that motherfucker is really that hot to warrant a warning. Touch that plate. Exactly. Yo, hey, great minds think alike, doesn't it? Right? I'm telling you guys, the more people say, like, oh, you know, this doesn't work, the more I want to see if it does or doesn't work. That's just me. All right. If you guys are subscribed for that reason, stay subscribed. I'm going to bring you guys more content like that. I'm going to give more hot takes. Don't take me too seriously, people. Don't take me so seriously. Laugh at me. Laugh with me. Right? You can make fun of me. I'm okay with that. Just, you know, maybe don't make it too personal. Don't talk about my hair. Don't talk about my eyebrows. Bro, it's a game, right? We all understand this. It's a game. We can be invested into games without, you know, needing to harass other people.
Some people do that on the COVID vaccine, though, or vaccine in general.
Would do what? Wait, I got the COVID vaccine. Wait, what do they do? Pull pranks on the vaccines. Dude, you're scaring me. Wait, what did they do on the vaccines? Oh, you mean argue on the vaccine, bro. It's the same thing with the flat earth, man. I swear there will be people who've gotten the vaccine who are fully on board with the vaccine, and they're quarantining at home. They're so fucking bored, and then they go online to argue with people about anti-vaccines. I swear to you, that's the case. Dude, I don't even partake in any of these kind of like troll discussions. It's just such a waste of time. Same with flat earthers. It's the same. Like, I swear there's a good portion of flat earthers who claim they're flat earthers just so they can have an argument with people. That group of people is like the portion of the current Genshin community. They grow up to be more, instead of becoming better, they become more malicious. But they become an malicious person. They don't fight you as a pig anymore. They're like a pig dressed up in a tuxedo. They're like a pig disguised, you know, as a human. And then they offer you to do like a mud pit wrestling session while wearing their tuxedo. Right? They just grow up to be more meticulous about it. It's the same fucking thing, though. It's the same thing. Still pigs. Mud Pig vs Oiled Mud Pig. Yeah, in a tux as well. They're an imposter. They still revel in it. They still enjoy it. But they're all grown up, and they have smarter ways to get you to engage with their mud pit wrestling session. Hey, over time, I've learned to spot these tuxedo pigs, and I'm gonna tell you, they are some crafty motherfuckers, right? These people are really crafty, right? They know to get you to wrestle with them. They first have to get you to like them. So usually these people are camouflaged around you as your friends. In fact, it's easier to get you to wrestle with them like multiple times if they can convince you somehow that wrestling session is actually beneficial to you. I hope you guys are catching my drift with all these analogies. But be careful who you make friends with. You might find yourself in a mud pit with the pig before you even know it. Walrus play Genshin? That's true. I have this screen here for so. Oh no, it's full. Oh no, my resin. Oh. Boom. Boom. Oh, yo, I gotta show you guys this. I got this artifact recently. Yo, check this out, chat. Check this out. I got this artifact recently. Pretty baller. I got two actually. It's paying off. So by the way, for people who are curious for my Raiden stats, this is her stat. 62.5, 116.8, 266.2. These are her stats. A little low on the energy recharge. So when you see my Raiden showcases, this is what I'm rocking.
Sanzu River
Engulfing
just made
lightning.
it rain.
Could be
Pigs
better.
wrestling in tuxedos, and the wall is lined with COVID vaccine. First one gets vaccinated loses. New money-making idea. Lel.
Dude, that idea. Dude, I would pay top dollars to watch that, but that would never pass. That has to be some sort of like underground committee based like wrestling group. But I would pay good money to watch that. All right. So this is what I'm rocking with. 4-piece emblem of Sever Fate. But here's the two artifacts I want to show you guys. This is the first one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. This is almost peak efficiency for Raiden Shogun. Damn. Feels good. Just looking at it. Oh, my nipple's getting a little tight over here. Just looking at it. No, I can't stare at it for too long. This one needs a lot of work though. I still haven't found a good piece for this. So this one needs a lot of work. I do have this piece. Hey, how about that? Right? Triple crit rate into double crit damage. Not bad. Unfortunately, it was a what you call it? It was a triple stat artifact. And then it rolled HP. Whatever. We got energy recharge main stat with crit rate and crit damage all rolled into it. I'll take this. This is not the new one though. This is not a new one. I've had this for a while. Oh yeah, I got one defense roll. You guys caught on. Got one defense roll, but it's okay. Still a huge win. This is considered a really good artifact. But this next one is the one that so this flower is the new one that I got along with this cup. All right, guys, feast your eyes upon this. I think I hyped it up a little too much. But you guys have to understand. An Electro on-piece Emblem of Severed Fate cup with substat crit rate 21%. I honestly want to just say this is probably my top 3 artifact when it comes to RNG. I've had offset goblets rolled, of course, better than this, but this is an on-set goblet, my friends. On-set goblet. Like, how freaking valuable is this? Yeah, this is amazing. I love it. $266 ER, that's a lot, bro. I'm trying to aim for 280, but yeah, you're right. 266 is good. It's a comfortable spot. But my Raiden is level 80, so if I ascend 274, and of course my weapon, if I get it to level 90, right? Easy. So essentially, I'm already at 280. I just need to level up my character. Yeah, I could change my cup to attack. Exactly. You guys know your stuff. So if I level her up more, actually even now I can consider changing it. But if I'm somehow able to farm and attack cup even better than this, there's a chance, right? There's a chance I farm and attack cup. This one's okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. If it rolls crit damage here, woo. And yeah, unlucky. Like, look, come on, man. What are these? So currently working on it, but nothing. I can gamble, right? For example, actually, you know what? While I have chat here, you guys seem to be feeling it today, don't you? God damn! If this was an attack goblet, if this was an attack goblet, my lord, you'll be hearing me squealing. Let's just say that. All right, let's gamble. Let's gamble. I swear, YouTube's gonna be like listening on my like, I'm talking about wrestling pigs and then talking about gambling. They're gonna freaking ban my channel, bro. All right, so these are the ones I got. Do I take Elemental Mastery over? Yeah. I take Elemental Mastery over. All right, these both have a chance to roll crit rate on the last stat. Come on. Well, that's a party pooper. Oh yeah, that's why we're here. That's why we're here. Condense my resin. I've already condensed my resin. I already condensed my resin. Dude, I've been playing Lost Ark. Okay, the game is it's like freaking crack. I don't know what's going on with myself. I'm addicted. I have a problem. I need help. Chat, please. Each like helps me. Like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Boom. Boom. Goodbye. Boom. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me! Man. You see, this is my artifact RNG, people. What do you want me to say? Like, people keep saying, oh, Walrus, you're so lucky. I'm really not. I think I've overspent on Raiden Shogun. But the problem is her stats just... Right, if we're strictly talking about stats, like, hey, how are her stats? They're not as good as some of my other characters who have spent less resin. So I have to spend more resin to equalize gear for her. She's gonna come out, and if I make oh my god, if I make another video and people say like, your Raiden is not built properly, I'm gonna be like, well, oh my god, you died. Pff, I didn't even know, bro. I didn't even know. I have some pretty good electro goblets. I'll show you another electro goblet. One moment, but it's like an off-piece goblet. I'll show you, Sanzu. Not to flex, not trying to flex, but give me a moment here. I don't remember how good it was. I just remember it was really good. Oh. All right, I'll show you my my other electro goblet. It's on Kaching.
Sanzu River just made it rain. I've playing since 1.0 and I don't have a usable electro goblet with double crit.
Remember, it was on which piece was it? No, this is the physical one. Oh, it was the physical goblet. There was a I had a physical goblet. Oh no, it was this one. It was this one. It was this one. It was this one. Yeah. It was my gladiators finale. Electro damned. Dude, I remember getting this. I remember getting this goblet. This is the one I run on Kaching. One moment, I'll show you my Kaching build. I never went back to go farm this domain though, unfortunately. Or else my Kaching would be much more cracked. Wait, no. No. This is the one that I run. And then I run the feather. Yeah. I run the feather for my Kaching. And where is it? Thundering Fury. Oh damn! Wait, did I mess up? Oh no! Then this is the one I was running. Then this one is the Gladiator. Ooh! Oh god! No! It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Go like this. Then I can do an off piece for attack percentage. Actually, maybe over time my Kaching has gotten slightly stronger. I guess I can use this. And then for weapon, I use this weapon for Kaching. Boom. Yeah, something like that. This is my Kaching build. Energy recharge 100%. Oh, I was like, wait, I never crowned her. Here, C4 Kaching. So my Kaching with this build does similar damage to my Raiden Shogun. Similar. If I hypercharge Kaching, she can deal. I think she still deals a little more damage. Granted, she's pretty solid. All right, her stats are pretty hypercharged. But yeah, that's my Kaching. That's my Kaching build. Boom, boom. Oh. My Ganyu is not level 90 either. Look, my Ganyu is level 80. Just don't have enough resources. And she doesn't need it, right? She doesn't need it. Ooh, very nice. Yo, chat. Here's the thing I'm debating right now, right? Do I want Ganyu C1? I do want Ganyu C1. Ganyu C1 is pretty juicy, pretty spicy. I'm 15 pulls in. Do we try to go for early Ganyu? Do we try to go for early Ganyu? We might stop at 50. I have enough saved up for a guaranteed 5-star, but not a guaranteed, you know. And I got enough saved up here. I have no more gems over here. I'm trying to get Yai Miko without spending money. I'm not getting her weapon. I pretty much decided. I'm not getting her weapon. I'm gonna get her character at C0 and use either BP weapon or free to play weapon options. So if I get Ganyu C1, that's gonna be this one. Now my question for this constellation is, a hit also regenerates 2 energy for Ganyu. Is that Ganyu exclusive? Oh, you guys can't see it. See, my question with this is, like I was saying, is the second part. A hit also regenerates 2 energy for Ganyu. Is this 2 cryo energy, 2 neutral energy? What is this? Is this specifically for Ganyu, and it doesn't even have energy particles? It's just she gets 2 energy, meaning this is not shared amongst the rest of her team, which is what I think it should be. Right? So this is what I was thinking. I have to get Yaimiko regardless, but if I can get a Ganyu in like 35 pulls, or like I get a 5-star in 35 pulls, I think it's pretty good. And I do want to eventually build towards a C6 Ganyu. You know what? I'll do 110 pull. I'll do 110 pull because I'm at 15. If I get a 5-star on 25 pulls, that's a huge win. If I don't get it, I'm building towards Yaimiko anyways. Alright, chat? I find that now that I open audio, I'm getting more and more unlucky. Every time I open audio when summoning, I just don't get as lucky.
Sanzu River just made it rain. What kind of gacha game streamer shows self-restraint? Do I TTTT?
Do I TTTT? Let's do it. 3, 2, 25. Right, I'll show you guys my history one last time. Look, I'm literally 15 pulls in. That's 12, 13, 14, 15. All right? Come on. Come on. Come on. I haven't gotten an early one in a long time, damn it. Well. 25. Should we go for 35? Let's see how many star glitter we have. Let's see how many star glitter we have. Oh! Oh, don't mind me. Don't mind me, chat. Hey, hey, yo. Hey, hey, hey. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Look elsewhere. Oh, wow. I'll be taking these as well. Yes, yes, okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Oh. Wow. Oh. Oh, yeah. Just don't mind me. Haha. Woo. Yowza. Woo wee. Woo. Golly. What a beautiful, beautiful day. It's like we never never summoned. All right, another 10. So 25 now. 35. Can we get it in 35? Damn it. The itch. Okay, 45. Last one. No more. 45. Last one. Promise. I promise. Last one. 45. Last one. I promise. This is the last one. 45. Damn it! What's up? No. What's up? Come on in. Okay, hello. Very nice. Very nice. You want to do a summon for me? Psych! Chat. You guys thought I'm gonna continue on that banner? What do you take me for? Some dummy? You think it's my first rodeo out here? Ah, look at this. We're 30, 38, is this? Yes, 38. We got 20 polls, 48 and 58. Please, Beluga-chan. Come on in. Okay, Beluga-chan. Please. Will you do the honors?
What am I doing?
You're doing 20 polls.
What?
Bottom right.
Hey.
Hey, you didn't even do the Mojo Joe. Oh!
Oh no. Oh yeah.
Wait! Give me Zhao Spear. I don't have Zhao Spear.
What are we trying to pull for?
Zhao Spear.
What? Is this good? Is this oh. Is that good?
Sanzu River
What
just
is
made
this?
it rain. Keep going, Walrus Man.
That's R4.
Huh?
That's my 4th Amos bow. That's my 4th Amos bow. Bro, what the? What? Okay, very good. You get to eat your kimchi as a reward. Oh, mac and cheese. I thought you said kimchi. Wait. Chat. My Ganyu has R4 now. What the hell, Sanzu? Bro. What does that mean? What's that for, Sanzu? Hey, buddy. I feel an itch. Ah! Nah! I feel the itch. It's all over my body. No. I cannot. First, let's do a temple. The chances of getting a fight. Never mind. Keep the wishes going. One of us has to be irresponsible here. You're right, Sanzu. I'm too far in. That's 55. How about this? I'll do it until we get a 5-star. I'll do it until we get a 5-star. I think that's fair. We're 55. 55. Sanzu is sponsoring this, though.
Sanzu River just made it rain. One of us has to be irresponsible here. Lol.
65. $75. If it's Ganyu, oh my god. Please. It's gonna hurt so bad if it's not Ganyu, but it's actually a big win. It's gonna hurt so bad if it's not. If it's Chi-Chi, it hurts. Jean, it hurts. Kaching, we're all like, at least a couple of us are happy, right? D-Look, probably nobody cares. Mona, some people are gonna be dripping wet. But Sanzu, if this is a Kaching, bro, I swear, if this is the Kaching, this shit's all rigged. If this is a Kaching, it's all rigged. Sanzu is Da Wei in disguise, confirmed. It's the last one. Because this is the 75th one. It's the last one for sure. Unless it's the 69th one. It's tax season. It's tax season. Oh, there's my Chi-Chi. Bro! Hey, there's my Chi-Chi tax for the year. I paid my Chi-Chi tax this year. Y'all better be paying your Chi-Chi taxes. I'm just saying. Just saying. You guys better be paying your Chi-Chi taxes. Alright. Guaranteed Yaimiko now. Guaranteed. But, chat, listen, chat, trust, alright? I'm being responsible here.
Hongler just made it rain. There's my Kiki.
Just think of it as burning through bad luck for Lay's pulls.
Sanzu River just made it rain. Hey, just think of it as burning through bad luck for Lay's pulls.
Listen, chat. Alright, listen, chat. The chances, say with me. I need to make a fucking t-shirt at this point. I need to make a t-shirt. I need to have some merch. The chances of getting a 5-star are increased after you get a 5-star.
Jackson Carrier just made it rain. Kiki tax.
We'll get to 15. Back to where we started. If we get her, we get her. If we don't, it was never meant to be. That's 2. 3 more. 3. 4. I'm giving you one last chance, Ganyu. You have an R4 weapon. R4, girl. R4. Do you know what that... Do you know how much power that is? R4 weapon, girl. What? Yai's weapon dropped? Yai's weapon dropped for reals? Okay. Take a look. Oh! Okay. Wow, Beluga Chan completely wolfed down that mac and cheese before I even had the chance to end stream. There's more! Can I have some? Can I have some of that delicious mac and cheese you made? Can I have a fork, please? It's okay.
Not more.
Tastes like high cholesterol, baby. I love it. Okay, let's take a look at Yai Miko's weapon. What's going on here? All right, what's going on here? Hey, oh my god, I'm gonna start regretting using all those summons, aren't I? God damn it! I blame Sanzu for this, but you know what? He paid for it. He paid for it. It's all good. He paid for it. He paid for it. Why am I getting so worked up? Why am I getting so worked up? Wait! Crit damage? Fuck. Fuck. Fuck, man. Ningguang users are gonna like this as well. Although you can't get it to max stacks. Ningguang users, actually no, Ningguang can't use this because this character will gain 12 all elemental damage when they possess 3 stacks. Ningguang can't get it. Mona can't get it either. This effect can only be procced by
Sanzu River just made it rain. Lisa just got a new weapon.
Barbara can't use it either. You need to use your elemental skill 3 times, right? Look, so using an elemental skill causes the elemental skill damage of the character wielding this character increase by 12% for 16 seconds, max 3 stacks. Oh wait, no, wait. Ningguang can. It lasts for 16. Yeah, this Ningguang mains are like literally laughing their faces off right now. Look, causing the elemental skill on the character winning character increase by 12%. Correct. Huge stat stick. I guess Ningguang deals more damage with their burst skill. Maybe not. Lisa? Yeah, Lisa. I kind of want this weapon. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want this weapon. Now here's a question for you guys. Will there be future Catalyst users that can take advantage of this? I think so. I think so. I think, but if Mihoyo want to be sly, they'll design future Catalyst users, at least for the next little while, to they'll build them around this effect. So they can't really take full advantage of this. Klee can use this too. Main DPS Sucrose can use it as well. Buck Sunny is asking. Yeah, it's doable. Damn it. What's the other weapon that's going to be on this banner, though? This is the free-to-play?
Sanzu River just made it rain. That also means Moonglow is going to have another user. Lel.
Is this the free-to-play option for Yaimiko that Mihoyo is proposing? People saying Jade Cutter? If it's Jade Cutter, this might be one of the better weapon banners available. Jade Cutter is great. It's an overall very good weapon. I think this weapon is alright. Not that amazing. Not bad, but not amazing. Okay. But this weapon though. Spicy. And Yaimiko's burst, even at C0, resets her elemental skill. So you can have this stack going for a long time. You can have all three stacks running at the same time with independent timers, right? They all you can get this bonus immediately. And the elemental skill damage triggers. Okay, here's my question. You know when Yamiko uses her burst and then the elemental skill each then triggers like additional lightning strikes? Do those additional lightning strikes scale off of her elemental skill or her burst damage? If somebody can answer that question for me, I can immediately tell you whether this weapon is like super good or just like kind of good or like good, but you know, not like crazy good.
Sanzu River just made it rain. Burst.
Yeah, if it's burst, it's kind of good. It's good, but not amazing. Because this, you're going to get 3 stacks of 12, right? That's 36. Her elemental skill is going to deal 36% extra damage. Granted, after you use your burst, right? You're going to have the third, like, because you already used your elemental skill 3 times. You got the 36% buff. Now you use your burst, you get the 12% buff on your burst, right? You get this 12% all elemental buff on your burst, and then now you still have the 36% 16-second buff from your elemental skill, and all your elemental skill now went off cooldown. You can use them 3 times again. Probably still have around like 8 seconds left, right? Maybe even 10 seconds left on your buff here. And while at the same time, those 3 elemental skill completely resets this. So you can even drag it out for a little longer. So maybe don't immediately go back, use the elemental skill, but make sure to use it before this 16-second finishes. That's at least in theory, right? That's because if you use your elemental skill too fast, immediately after your burst, you might not get your burst back before this timer, before 16 seconds runs out, then you lose the buff. We'll see. We'll see. Some say she'll be squishy, like very squishy. Are we talking Ganyu levels of squishy? How squishy are we talking, people? That was delicious. How is the wit sits for Yai? I think the wit sit's gonna be a good choice. Good option overall. Best in slot? 4-star weapon? I'm not sure. We'll see. Sounds that's right. I'm like DPS, right? Like main DPS oftentimes. And characters like Yanfei, Mihoyo has built-in mechanics to make them self-sufficient when it comes to defense. Interesting. Okay. We'll have to see. I do. Let's go back in game. So I do have a solar pearl. I selected another solar pearl this time for my BP. So Lur pearl. Get it? I said soul, but then like I said so, and then I linked whatever. Whatever. I have 3 now. I can get this to R3. Normal hits increase elemental skill and elemental burst damage by 20% for 6 seconds. Likewise, elemental skill or burst hits increase normal attacks damage by 20%. I think this is pretty neat. All right. That's crit rate. My plan was to get crit rate and to build crit damage, but the other weapon works too. But actually, example, let's throw this on. Let's enhance. Let's refine. What's the next one? 25, 30, 35. So I can get up to 35% bonus, right? For elemental burst and elemental skill. Damn, that's pretty good. She scales with crit rate. Well then. We'll see. We'll see. Nothing is set in stone until we. Am I gonna even bother? Increase elemental damage bonus by 12%. Normal attacks. Are we gonna even bother with this Skyward Atlas? I have it, so I might as well test it. All right. So here's the plan. I'll probably test Yai Miko first with the Solar Pearl. I'm gonna try to level this weapon all the way up to level 80 or something before she comes out, or around when she comes out. We'll see. And I'll try it at refinement 1. I'll refine it up to refinement 3. And then try it again, and then see how it goes from there. Yeah. Oh, Ganyu. Wow. Yeah. Nice.
Sanzu River just made it rain. R5 weapon passive always doubles compared to R1.
Yeah. Speaking of R5 weapons. Increase normal and charge attack damage by 18, 21%. After one shot is fire damage dealt by a further for every zero point in there for up to 5 times. Damn. Hey. %, 16%. Damn. Damn. Let's go back inside and see if there's a noticeable difference with my Ganyu. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the C1 though. Even though now we are guaranteed Yai Miko, I still kind of do feel bad that I didn't get that C1 for Ganyu. Come on, give me a crit. Give me a crit. No! No! That was too tunnel vision. Bro, where's my crit? Just one crit. 47. There's like no noticeable difference. Was that... Wait, let me see. Did I see a 98k? That was a 90k. That was. I hit 47k on one and the other guy was 90k. Was that melt? That was melt. It doesn't say melt. Oh, it does. I think it does. Yeah, it was melt. Okay. One was overload. Other one was melt. Wait, no, but the 90k doesn't say melt. The 29k says melt. Wait, I'm so... Is this melt? Oh, it is melt. It's up here. Okay, the words were like really far apart. It is melt. Okay. Of course. That's it. Take a look. What's going on here? Crit rate. No. Alright. I was on the flame plate. Oh. Okay. Bam. And let's get the burst. Let's get the boom boom pow. And then look at the boom boom pow. Alright, now do her burst. I keep forgetting to reshield, man. Oh, did the other thing die? Oh no, he didn't die. Ah. Let's see how much damage I can do like this. Nah, it's the hype is all fake, man. Refinements on weapons. Who needs them? Wish I would have gotten the RNG on the C1 Ganyu instead. Huh. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go away now. Probably do my dailies. Then again, yeah, I'll probably go do my dailies. I just got a new refinement on my Ganyu. Of course, I want to use it. I finished my BP today. Then I bought it, unlocked it. Need the resources, man. What can I say? Please, no judge, no judge. All right. I hope you guys had fun. Not fun. Like, I hope you guys had some, good food for thought when it comes to the whole discussion and thing regarding the toxicity in the community thing. I might turn it into a video. I didn't record it, so I might have to come back and grab snippets of it and make it into a video for tomorrow. But we'll see, right? Your boy needs his views as well. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in as always. Sanzu, I'm gonna DM you regarding something after this. I hope you're still available. Very, very quick. Yeah, we're gonna send you guys over to Mr. Flowcat's stream. Hope he is live right now. He is live. Flowcat is live. People, make sure to go check out Flowcat. Amazing dude. If you guys want, you can ask him regarding his opinion. We had a long talk yesterday while playing some Lost Ark. Just talking about the Genshin community, making content. He's a very insightful, well-spoken person, clear thought. Do check him out. Show him some love. At least go and say, the flap gang, the Tusk gang are here, right? Represent, show up, represent. YouTube doesn't have a stream raid, so I can't just send you guys over. But if you guys can take the time of day to go say hi to somebody who means a lot to this community, would really appreciate it. All right, people, that's it for me. Have a good one. His stream is in the pinned comment. You guys see it? There's a link. I shared it. I'm going to share it again. Share it again. All right. So hope you guys go over. Have some fun. All right. So until next time, urge y'all to stay safe and peace. Bye.